How this all comes together is the child is born self-regulating in an environment that they must survive in. They do whatever it takes, if they're lucky enough, in the service of survival, and they survive. So if a kid is born into a crazy family, or a war-torn family, or a bombastic family, or a drunken family, that child has the same task. I have to learn how to survive in this environment. And many children, most children, fortunately, do that. So if it's a very toxic environment, what they learn is the best thing for me is to shut up, keep my mouth closed, and withdraw. And scan very carefully before I dare to come out. Because one time I'll come out and I'll be patted on the head, and 20 minutes later I'll come out and I'll be slammed against the wall. That kid, if he's smart, learns to stay in, keep their own counsel, and scan. That's healthy. What happens, though, is that style of being in the world, that way of relating to the environment, becomes fixed. It becomes habitual, which means it goes below the level of awareness, which is what habit is. That's the birth of character. Character is composed of actual learning experience. It's composed of introjects, which are rules and values that your parents, your culture, or your church cram down your throat before you have any ability to discriminate. And of course, there are some introjects that small children do need in order to survive, like don't cross the street, no. But for the most part, the introjects, we don't know yet if they're good for me or not, because they haven't been tasted, experimented with, or discriminated. They're swallowed whole. So character comes from those introjects. It comes from my real learning experiences. It comes from my attachment history. It comes with my contact boundary history. It comes from vicariously what I see and the meaning I make of it, and I make that into part of my character. And all of that becomes solidified and frozen. So now the child is 25 years old. And they can walk and they can talk, all things they couldn't do before, and they are still following the same characterological way in the world. They keep their mouth shut, they stay back, and they scan. That's character. Character is anachronistic. In Greek, ana means wrong, chronos means time. It's the wrong time. It was healthy back there. It is toxic, or at least not helpful, here. That it's acontextual, it's obsolete, and it's anachronistic.